We need our Justice Department to return to the business of meting out justice and not running the political agendas of those currently in power, blindly seeking convictions, warranted or otherwise, and attacking political opponents. We are not some banana republic, for God's sakes. What are we going to do next? Have a Putin poisoning posse and start finding political opponents foaming at the mouth at home, not so mysteriously dying in their lazy boy recliners? We're better than that. We must be better than that.
That's daytime TV legend Dr. Phil breaking his silence over the recent political hit job that found Donald Trump guilty of 34 felony counts. Welcome to Nerk News, I'm Nerkish, and it looks like Dr. Phil is continuing to prescribe red pills to his audience of millions after cutting ties with establishment media. Here he is saying what anyone with two eyes and a shred of decency can admit about the verdict in the Trump hush money trial.
What I see happening in our country, this kind of thing is exactly why I launched Merit Street Media and wrote, "We've got issues." I don't like seeing the weaponization of our justice system, agencies, and powerful government actions that frankly just make my skin crawl for all of us and for my grandchildren. And let's be honest, this is so not just about Trump. If you let your hatred for Donald Trump compromise your ability to find true north on your moral compass, shame on you. If you let your disgust for Biden make you blind to the inevitable consequences of pursuing revenge, then God help the children who will inherit the dystopian nightmare we create. We need leaders who will pledge to end this vicious cycle right now and return us to that safe place where our institutions are no longer bastardized and weaponized, but rather simply serve their intended purpose.
You know, one of the things I love about Dr. Phil is that he's family focused, and he perfectly highlights that here. Democrats' short-sighted ambition, entitlement spending, and grievance politics has turned our children and grandchildren into second-class citizens who've had their futures jeopardized by petty, selfish, and increasingly childless people.
We have serious problems to solve, and it will take serious people to solve them. Men and women who we hold accountable for doing that which they were selected or hired to do. They need to know we are watching, and their positions are privileges, not legacies. They work for us until they don't. I'm not into politics. I claim no expertise, nor do I seek any. I don't advocate voting for one candidate over another. I stay in my lane addressing human behavior, collectively, culturally, and am focused on how we can have maximum control in our lives and turn this ship of state called America in the right direction and get her back on track so we can be proud. That's my mission, and this is a call to action to save our collective soul and sanity. This is also a call to redemption, healing, and forgiveness that leads to peace among us all, which is the most important gift we can share in our dangerous world. The current administration could and should do the right thing. Dismiss now, even now, post-conviction of a political opponent, all such lawfare, and pledge to return to the normal functioning of a government rightly run. God bless you all, and God bless these United States of America.
As nice of a sentiment as that is, I'm not sure I see it coming to fruition anytime soon. I mean, Adam said that our Constitution was made for a moral and religious people, and we're as far from that as we've ever been. Heck, we can't even agree on whether objective morality exists or not anymore, let alone share it as a standard with our fellow citizens. In my opinion, things are going to have to get a little worse before they get better, because there's an ideological rot in this country that needs to be removed before we could get any sort of healing done. But let me know what you think. What are your opinions of Dr. Phil's comments? Is it possible for us to move on and heal, or is this a tipping point for American politics? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!